If you're just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Yo, GMS fam, the green room. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Thank y'all for pulling back up, man. I just wrote a joint in 1 minute flat. I mean, literally 1 minute flat. And I'm very proud of myself. I know some people may not see that as a skill, but god damn it, I am the best roller in history. I'm sweating right now, nigga, because I've been hustling all up until the point until I had to get on the show. That's what you do when you on the grind, when you on the hustle, when you out here trying to get it. All this shit don't stop. You know, we start off with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that y'all pass it along as well. This is the GMS show. Shout out to everybody that pulled up already. Southern California, CDT Beats, Will Stumbling, King Lukey, Justin Furlow, C-Mo, Biggie, Bianca, Trey 979, King Lukey, Joe Blast. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for pulling up. We about to get to it, man. Let me change the beat. I ain't played that beat in a long time, so I'm gonna play this one right now. We gonna calm it down for y'all real quick, man. We got some shit to talk about today. I hope y'all doing well. How was y'all weekend? Can I start out by talking about my weekend real quick? What up, Al B? Man, I was running outside and all types of shit, man. I'm sweating, man. I don't wanna be sweating right now, man. Fucking sweating like a fat nigga trying to choose which 3-piece, 4-piece, 5-piece he wanted Popeye, nigga. Goddamn. Which one? Crispy? Do I want it spicy, original? Goddamn. Now, I hope everybody had a really nice Memorial weekend. I know I did. I had the unexpected happen, man. For those that saw or may not didn't see, I got a chance to run into Freddie Gibbs. If you don't know who Freddie Gibbs is, he is a rapper he hails from Gary, Indiana, birthplace of, you know, my mom and my aunties, my grandma, granddaddy, well, you know what? Actually, I don't think my granddad was born there. I don't know if my granny was born there, but I know my mom and my aunties and all my cousins, all them niggas was born there. You know, it was real dope to get to run into him, man. Get to chop it up with him for a minute. Freddie's a real cool dude, you know what I'm saying? He's been the name and controversy all through the culture, but nonetheless, man, very talented dude. The show was off the chain, man. That dude could really perform his ass off, man, and had the fucking crowd going crazy. So shout out to Freddie, man. Appreciate y'all for fucking with GMS while y'all was in town. It wasn't even no run-in shit, man. Like, shout out to them, man. They hit my line, bro. And You know what I'm saying? And we got to chop it up. So it was dope, man. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Hope you guys, like I said, had a really good Memorial weekend. I hope y'all got to barbecue or cook something and eat good food, get to see your family, be in good spirits, man. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope your kids is doing well. You know, I know we going through a lot of emotional times, you know what I'm saying, in this country, and different shit going on, you know what I'm saying, recent events with different, you know, mass shootings, you know, and the children that was just, you know, senselessly slaughtered, and we had to, you know, go and have these conversations with our kids, and, you know, that stuff isn't easy. So I hope that you guys, you know, really had a good weekend and, you know, got to enjoy yourself with your family. Now, let's get to it. DL Hughley and Monique. Now, something happened in Detroit during a show that had Monique, Ida Rodriguez, shout out to Ida Rodriguez, DL Hughley. I forgot if there was a fourth act or not. But there was some discrepancies over who the headliner of that show was gonna be. And in typical Monique fashion, she took it to another level, and I want y'all to see what happened here. Hold on, let me pull this video up for y'all. Sorry, I ain't got everything prepared all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been moving around like a junkie, man. No pun intended. I don't do drugs, kid. Just smoke weed. All right, here we go. Monique is going to start here, and you're going to hear her frustration when it comes to DL Hughley and what happened. Now, at first, when I first seen everything on the spectrum, you know, I thought she was just blaming DL. She did actually mention the promoters at one point, but most her venom and most her frustration and anger is pointed towards DL, and we're going to get to the bottom of that and talk about why she's wrong for doing that in the first place. Now, DL, I have some words for DL. I fuck with DL, but I have some words for him too, because when it comes to these situations, man, I don't put nothing past anybody in this industry to do sneaky shit. But Monique has to take accountability for her own actions, man. So let me go ahead and play this for y'all so y'all can hear what she was talking about. Let me turn this fucking music down real quick for y'all. Let's get it.
For 20 motherfucking years, I was so goddamn excited. I was so motherfucking excited because I said, oh, a bitch is going back. A bitch is going back to the Fox Theater in motherfucking Detroit. When I tell you Detroit, y'all don't understand what the fuck I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight a bitch had to go through to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit because the promoters as raggedy as a motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
I don't fuck with nobody. I take pride in not fucking with nobody, nigga. But if you fuck with me, we gon' dance, nigga. We gon' do the two-step, nigga. See? I take pride, baby. In my whole motherfucking career, can't nobody tell you I ever started no shit with them. That ain't what the fuck I do. My heart would hurt if I tried to bully a motherfucker or start some shit with a motherfucker. But what niggas had to understand about me, I ain't for that Hollywood bullshit. If you cross the motherfucking line, Oprah, if you cross the motherfucking line, Tyler, I'm gonna see you cool motherfuckers. Oh. Come on the cool train, nigga. Choo-choo!
Hop on the coon train, nigga, choo choo. Let's see. This is weird. Because like DL said, and we're going to get to his post because, you know, he did mention the people that she did have venom for. You know, and I say this about a lot of people. It seems like the one person that has a problem with everybody and people are constantly doing things to them, they never, ever stop to think maybe they're the problem. If X, Y, Z, matter of fact, fuck it. If A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P happen to you and you constantly blaming it on all them letters, but you ain't paying attention to what the fuck you doing, you might have to rethink it. But go ahead and listen to this real quick. I'll be right back.
That niggas told me, Monique, let and just give it to God. Let go and let God. So I kept hearing this shit over and over and over again. So I said, well, let me let the shit go and let me give it to God. And you know what God did? He gave it right the fuck back. He said, bitch, I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley. I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. I don't fuck with nobody. See, tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck is going on, because y'all know one thing about me, bitch, I'm gonna tell.
Uh-oh.
That's why they ain't like me as a little girl, bitch, because I'm a tell. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you out there kissing Petey on the playground, bitch. You nasty whore, we in the 3rd grade, bitch, I'm going to tell. Yes, he pumped me, bitch, but nobody saw it. Oh, I'm gonna tell. See, I fucks with contracts. That's why niggas got a problem with me. If you sign the motherfucking contract, that's what the fuck it is. But they're so used to niggas fucking around with the contract and being nervous because they might lose an opportunity or a motherfucking chance, so they will redo the contract. I'm not a bitch who's gonna redo the contract. If you signed a motherfucker, that's what the motherfucker is. So tonight, see, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down for you, Detroit, because I would feel less than a motherfucking woman if I didn't let y'all know what the fuck was going on this stage right now. So if my energy is a little different, nigga, because they got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. So the contract. Oh, nigga. The motherfucking contract.
Now, before you hear what she has to say about the contract, let me just be clear. There has been an entire discrepancy about these contracts since this happened. They've been going back and forth on IG showing their contracts, what they signed, what the agreements were. And out of all of that, they continue to blame themselves instead of the promoter and the people that put the paperwork together. But listen to this.
Said that a bitch is the headliner. The headliner.
Sweating like Bobby Brown in this
bitch.
bitch.
Again, the headliner. That's what the motherfucking contract says. Monique is to be the last motherfucking person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the fuck up for. I'm 30 plus years in this motherfucking business, and I don't open for no goddamn body. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. But a nigga named D.L. Hughley turned into a bitch and said, I won't perform if she does that.
Damn it.
I won't go out if she does that. Nigga, you open for the kings of comedy. I close for the queens of comedy, nigga. And you...
Let me just say this real quick. Let me point this out. Although she is completely 100% true, 100% accurate in what she's saying as far as he opened for the kings of comedy and she closed for the queens of comedy. Let's also remember that just because you were headlining 20 years ago does not mean you will be headlining today. When it comes to people that are more active out here and have more notoriety today, you can't say it's you over D.L. Hughley. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter who people think is funnier, who they like more. This is just what society is today. DL is outside way more than you are. And with that being said, he definitely is going to be the guy that people want to headline today. Maybe not 20 years ago on the Kings of Comedy, but today is a different story. So the fact that she's doing that, it's like it for her was more of a punch to the gut in her ego for her not to close out a show when she felt like she was headlining 20 years ago for the Queens of Comedy. I respect Monique as a comedian, but let's be real.
Because I don't have a dick, that ain't my position, nigga.
And it has nothing to do with you being a woman. Ida was out. Hold on. Now, she wants to talk about men in the industry, but Ida Rodriguez was on that show lineup. She was on the show lineup. Matter of fact, let me see who else was on this goddamn show lineup, man. Hold on, man. Let me see. Ida Rodriguez, Monique, and DL. When we talking about, and Josh Adams. Shout out to Josh Adams, which he was the host. So the only real like comedy acts going up now, no disrespect to Josh Adams, but the comedy acts to go up to have sets were Ida Rodriguez, Monique, and DL Hughley. This was not having to do shit with men or women because two women came up to do the show and one man closed it out. So to use the whole excuse of having a dick and having a pussy had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem is.
So when I leave this motherfucker,
which we all know by now.
Has left. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't fuck with no motherfucking body. But when you cross the line with me, nigga, you have crossed.
Shout out to yo man, what is this for the 20 on the Cash App? Appreciate you, brother, always for the support, man. Thank you.
Motherfucking line, and that bitch nigga has crossed the motherfucking line. See, we got a history, nigga. We got a history. That nigga went on a tour talking about all Monique wasn't. You
she got penis
right
envy.
Monique, all I wasn't, what I wasn't worth, all of this bullshit, and nigga, you put your feet under my motherfucking table. See, you came to my home, nigga, and you put your feet under my motherfucking table. I don't get down like that, goddammit. You got a bitch wrong. You talk about Young Thug, and because of their names, nigga, your name is DL. What the fuck does it stand for? Hey,
his actual name? I don't know. She said, what does DL stand for? I don't know his name, but she was just...
The wrong one. That's my family, nigga. I'm home, nigga.
She be
motherfucking home, yo. I go all the way back with Coco in the motherfucking lounge in the back of the bar when they was cooking motherfucking fried fish, bitch. That's me, nigga. That's me, Detroit. I'm the bitch.
Let me just tell you something. Hold on, let me let her finish, and I'm gonna tell you
Who
something.
did fuck a nigga in the car, but bitch, that happened so long ago. See, black women.
See, this is what I don't like sometimes about some of these celebrities and that people that's been celebrities for a long time and have money for a long time and are very well removed from society as a whole. Let me just say, man, fucking Monique is the type of person that will try, and there's a lot of people like this, they'll try to relate with you knowing that you guys aren't in the same position, but just to get you on their side. I'm so confused at when people do that type of shit. Oh, I'm losing out on not money. She didn't lose out on money. She got paid, but she didn't headline. And something like that, and okay, let me just say I understand from a standpoint of when you're in the industry, you do a lot, you deserve certain recognition, you deserve certain chances at certain spots. But nothing was really being taken away from her at all. So to try to act like you relate to I was the bitch that was back there eating barbecue with salt. Yeah, because you was a big bitch back there hungry as fuck. Shit, I'm big as fuck. I probably would have been back there eating barbecue too with your big ass. What the fuck are you talking about? It don't make you real, it make you hungry. I was a bitch that fucked that nigga, but I was way back in the... Yeah, every bitch got a story about fucking a nigga in the car. What the fuck are we talking about here? It's something about Monique that will send her over the edge and that made her character and Precious so fucking good. It's not because she's such a great actor, it's because she tapped deep inside of who she really was. Now, I'm not saying that she's some crazy abusive motherfucker, but I feel like you gotta be some type of evil to play a certain character or to accept a certain character. Now let me turn this off because I want y'all to. This is the meat and potatoes of it all. Listen.
So the contract. Oh, yeah. I don't fuck with nobody, so I don't fuck with no motherfucking body. But when you cross the line with me, nigga, you have crossed the motherfucking line. And that bitch nigga has crossed the motherfucking line. You got a history, nigga. You got a history. That nigga went on a tour talking about all my niggas. You can Google it right now. Hughley and Monique, all I wasn't, but I wasn't worth all of this bullshit. And even you put your feet under my motherfucking table.
Put the feet under the table. Fuck the table. Let's read this. DL Hughley went online, posted a picture of her character on Precious and said this: all you have to do is check the order of names on the ticket stub from last night and you'll see who's confused. Against my better judgment, over the objections of my team and 4 other occasions where I said no, I decided to take a chance and work with Monique. Oprah was the problem. Tyler Perry was the problem. Charlamagne was the problem. Steve Harvey was the problem. Lee Daniels was the problem. Netflix was the problem. Bitch, now it's your turn. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Now it's my turn. At some point, it can't be everyone else. It's you. Lesson learned, I didn't have anything personal against Monique. People paid a lot of money to laugh, not hear about your contract. Apparently, the role you played in Precious turned out to be an autobiography. I wonder who's next. I do wonder who's next. It's a good question, DL. I wonder who's next. Now, contracts were posted as well as screenshots of emails. And here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, the problem at hand is the fact that they both got contracts that said they were the headliner. Who the fuck do you think's fault is that? Not DL's, not Monique's, but the promoter or promoters. That's who it was. See, she's wasting her energy because it's more comfortable for us to go at each other. It's never a good idea to go at the people that help bring you money, right? It's always us going at each other. This is clearly a promoter's fault, but now it sparked some type of comedy beef between 2 legends. Both their contracts had them as the headlining performer. The first thing I would have did was find out who made this decision. Who did this? Because you can't quite possibly have 2 different people with no knowledge of what's happening on one event and book 2 separate artists and have both of them be headliners without them having a conversation about who's actually going to headline for this one event. This wasn't no separate instance where Monique had to perform at this spot and DL had to perform in this spot, and then they had to swap venues. No, we're at one place for one comedy show, and both their contracts had them as the headliner. Guess what? Somebody tried to play y'all. And it seems like they're becoming successful with it because nobody besides the general public that is watching this shit from afar is blaming the promoters. It's these 2 dumb motherfuckers out here trying to go at each other for no reason. And you want to know what it is? Ego. It's ego. And it's their fame and their notoriety that they're trying to protect. It has nothing to do with her integrity, nothing to do with her trying to uplift other black women or trying to be here for her people and trying to make it fair for everybody else. No. Because let me just be straight up. Monique don't talk about nothing else. She don't go this hard for nothing else unless it has to do with her. You talking about wanting to be here, wanting to be a voice, or wanting to be an example to try to help other people get through this type of shit? No, it's only when you're in some shit or when somebody supposedly does something to you that you want to raise your voice and act like you relate to everybody else. Don't get it confused. Monique is out for self. And her quote unquote daddy, I guess. Which is always weird to me. No shade to anybody that calls their spouse daddy, but that shit's so fucking weird. Especially when we two grow. When you as grown as Monique and her husband. Bitch, don't no. We have children. You're not gonna call me daddy. This is not right. And I agree, Binky. Monique did start it, and I feel like her discrepancy had to do with DL, and she wanted to make a moment out of it. Which she got her moment. She got her viral moment. She got people to talk about it. She went on stage to try to berate DL and talk crazy about him and say, what does DL mean? Oh, I don't know, maybe his fucking name. Called him a coward, went after his wife, said she felt bad for his wife. And this is all because of a headline spot. And do you think, okay, let's just say she took it to heart when he said he wouldn't perform if he wasn't headlining. At the same time, please understand what business you're in. Both y'all got contracts posted up now. The confusion is over. You both see what's going on, but you got to try to stick to your guns because you don't want to look stupid. That's one thing I hate too. When somebody is wrong and they don't want to be wrong, they don't want to face the fact that they're wrong and that they were completely 100% false about what the fuck they said. They try to double down and try to hold on to it because their ego won't allow them to look stupid as shit. A lot of people do that. And I hate to see them going through this, man. I hate to see our legends do that, bickering back and forth. Are you 40? Matter of fact, 30 and over. Stop the back and forth on social media, man. Especially when y'all know each other. See, this is another reason why I feel like most of these motherfuckers are fake. When she did that, he was still there. But these niggas went to Instagram to post shit about it. Y'all could have hashed out everything right there. Y'all could have talked about the contracts right then and there. She had a discrepancy. You could have said something. You could have went in the back, said, what the fuck is this, DL? We done known each other for how many years, and you talking about you ain't finna go up unless I go up, or unless you the headliner. And that's when she would have got the reply, well, my contract says I'm the headliner. And then she would have been like, well, my contract says I'm the headliner. Oh, which one of you motherfuckers did this? Bam, problem solved. They would have found out who the fuck put both of them as headliner, and we wouldn't have to deal with none of this shit. But people want validation from social media. They want people to be like, you're right and she's wrong, or you're right and he's wrong. They want people to validate their outbursts so they feel right about it. But the simple fact is they both are wrong. And what I mean by they're both wrong is by they're pointing this shit at the wrong person, man. DL, Monique, get at the promoter. I believe y'all are owed an explanation, maybe some money, maybe a lawsuit. There might be a lawsuit on hand just because of the simple fact that they fucked that up. It's bad business. Now, let me read some of the stuff y'all saying, man. Bloodbath said DL ain't funny, though, and laughs at his own jokes. Yeah, but, I mean, you're not there every night at the comedy shows he's at, so you don't know if people are laughing with his jokes or not. Clearly, he's somebody who's supposed to be a headliner at these shows because he quite possibly makes people laugh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this is judged off of how we see people on the internet. If you watching DL on his show or watching him on his podcast or doing some other shit and hear him laugh at his jokes, yeah, that's one thing. But at a comedy show, it's different. He wouldn't be up as a headliner or considered as a headliner if all he did was go out and tell jokes and laugh at them himself. Be the weakest comedian of all time. Who you believe is funny and who you believe is not funny is subjective, is what I'm basically getting at. What up, Marcus Speaks? He said he did cheat on his wife, though, out of his own mouth. He said it. He said he did. DL does laugh at his own jokes. I caught that. Real talk, they want an apology away for making this better. Black Hippie said, I was about to say mad comedians laugh at their own jokes. Yeah. Some of my favorite comedians be laughing at their own jokes, man. One of them being Craig Facts. Shout out to Craig Facts. That dude be laughing at his own jokes, but it kind of like helps the joke push. You know what I'm saying? Like his laugh, when you have a funny laugh, it kind of complements the joke. Bloodblast said, people gonna come out to see her win or black out. Either way, she gonna sell tickets. I agree. People like controversy. Now I don't get that confused. People definitely love controversy. Toke Champs, what's happening? He said, I'm confused. DL started it first with changing the headliner. Just because Monique been going through shit don't mean that happened, and then she keep her mouth closed. I spell mouth with an F. No, I don't think DL changed anything. I honestly feel like the promoters fucked up, and not even fucked up. They probably did it on purpose just to see, because they knew. Like, here's another thing. Please understand, this industry is shady. This is a perfect example. A promoter can put both of y'all at headlining spots just to watch y'all grovel in the mud of social media, going in on each other, knowing they fucked up. Now, hear me out. If I'm a promoter, right, and I'm doing a show with Ida Rodriguez, Monique, and DL Hughley, first and foremost, I'm going to sell some tickets, but how am I going to make this show get big to the point where I can sell more tickets and continue to do this for a long time? We got to make something go viral. Matter of fact, shout out to JoJo. If y'all know who JoJo is, she's a singer. She actually came out with this thing on TikTok when she talks about how labels demand that you go viral. Like, it's a must. Like, they have whole sit-down meetings to talk to artists and entertainers about going viral, because it's important now. That's where money's coming from things that go viral. Don't be confused. When you see somebody go viral and you wonder how they continue to go big, is because all you need is that one moment. And they'll try to squeeze the life out of that moment as much as they can till they can't no more. Y'all see Welvin, right? I got him. Y'all seen him? Y'all seen him lately, right? They squeezed the cult culture fucking fame fucking clout out of this nigga as much as they could. As long as this nigga was saying, I got him. And now look at him. Somebody who clearly has issues, but they keep putting this nigga on camera, making him go viral for being drunk, fucked up on the streets, getting in fights and shit. Going viral is like crack to a lot of people. So if I'm a promoter, and a shady one at that, I already put two people ahead. If I'm a shady promoter, and I know I'm first of all working with somebody who already had a lot of controversy in their life, what am I gonna do to try to cause some controversy? I got it. Let's put DL and Monique both at headliner. This is the promoter's fault all the way through. And I'm never putting it past anybody, man. They love doing this shit to us because they know that we will fucking bite that bait. They know we will go for it, and they know that we will sit there and go back and forth on the internet with each other and fight with each other and argue with each other and call each other out each other's names just to win a viral fucking moment, man. It's fucking sad. Biggie said, if GMS and I are on the bill together, and GMS, who has been doing YouTube longer than me and is more relevant with more fans, feels he deserves more and wants to headline, he's not wrong. Yeah, I don't feel bad. But here, and that's the thing. If anybody says that DL's wrong for wanting to be the headliner, then you have to apply that same energy for Monique. In my opinion, they both deserve to be headliners in their own right, just for simply being legends in this comedy game and holding it down for as long as they have. But if you're on the same bill, in the way that, and I'm just talking from a realistic standpoint, it doesn't matter what I want. It doesn't matter what I care about. It doesn't matter what y'all care about. It's what society as a whole are going to gravitate towards. And if there's more people that pay attention to DL right now, they're going to probably put him at headliner at these shows, whether you think he's funny or not. I don't care for DL for some lame shit he said a while back. What did he say? Tokchamp said, both our comedians, Chris and Dave, can talk about what happens to them, but she can't talk about what just literally is happening at the time. I didn't say that. I didn't say she couldn't talk about that. But what I'm saying is, she went and attacked another comedian and attacked another black man while sitting up there trying to talk about protecting other black people and just using the word coon and all this other shit about people just to get her point across, just to try to validate her frustrations, that she's not realizing that this is a promoter that's doing this. You're not wrong for voicing your opinion. It's wrong when you do it to the wrong person. That's what niggas is not missing. That's what niggas is missing right now. Y'all are missing that point. Whoever is unsure about what I'm saying, that's my point. I'm not saying Monique is wrong about being frustrated, because nigga, 2 people were put up as headliner. I'd be mad as fuck. But she's going in on the wrong person. DL didn't write that contract. If DL says he wants to be a headliner at a show, he can say that. Same with Monique. But at the end of the day, it's up to the promoter and the showrunner and the people that put it together to put that list together. And to also confirm it with the acts. Clearly, this wasn't confirmed with Monique or DL. They just did it, which also lets me know that the promoter is a shady motherfucker, and that's who the venom, that's who all the rage should be pointed at right now. And still to this day, we don't know the names of the people that put the shit together. Oh, we know Monique, we know DL, but we don't know the people that put the show together. Where are the promoters? Who are the people that did this, that sparked this? Because it's not DL's fault, and it's not Monique's fault why the contract was like that. She shouldn't have went up there and went at DL that way. I'm going to stick by that. But this is the promoter's fault. Tokcham said she was venting what's happening at the time, and DL said he did what she said. What did DL admit to? Simo said she was making a point, but when she brought up black men attacking black women, promoting that gender war, I couldn't get jiggy with that shit. This is why I said earlier that she does certain things to try to cater to a certain demographic of people when she can't relate to most of these people. You've been in a different space in life than most of the people that come to see you perform. You can't relate to them anymore. And that's not a diss, it's just life. That goes for these rappers out here that constantly still rap about the same shit. Nah, nigga, you've been living in a mansion, taking private jets and eating that Nobu for the past 5-10 years, being famous for a long ass time. You cannot go back to the same hood and relate to what's going on. Shit has changed. The demographic has changed. The environment has changed. And that's exactly my point, Mr. His name is Mr. Ovary Massager. Bait and switch. That's what I honestly feel like the promoter is responsible for sparking this whole shit. And like I said earlier, we always tend to take the bait when motherfuckers dangle that piece of fucking meat in front of us. And it's always going to end in not being able to capitalize on opportunities together like we should be doing as a culture. While they sitting here going back and forth, they should be getting this promoter out the fucking way, bringing in somebody that's good at doing their fucking job and really wants to conduct real business and continue to make money together. But egos and all the other shit won't allow that to happen. But I hope they prevail in this, man. I really do. I don't wish this fuckery on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that shit is cool. I really don't. I respect all the legends, man. It doesn't matter if I think you're funny or not, man. If you put work in this game, this is what people don't understand. You can have your opinion on who's funny, who's talented, who's this, who's that. But at the end of the day, man, work ethic, man, is something that I respect out of people. If you work hard at doing what you do and you passionate about it, man, I do nothing but wish you nothing but the best, because I'm out here doing the same thing. Ain't no hate in my heart. Ain't none of that. I just want us to stop going at each other and trying to use each other as blame or as the scapegoat for every single thing that happens in this industry, knowing damn well that the industry is always most likely going to be behind the bullshit. Shout out to both them legends, man. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to DL, man. I hope they work this situation out. Y'all niggas is too grown, too old, too legendary to be doing this bullshit. Now, let me touch on this subject real quick, man. I seen some shit over the weekend that really, really, really rubbed me the wrong way. Rapper Blueface had his girl, some ratchet, stank, ignorant, weird ass, just, I don't even know what to call her. She ended up beating up Blueface's sister, putting hands on his mom, and I guess Blueface and his homies beat up his sister's boyfriend or some shit. They got it on video. Shit started going viral. You know, two different stories coming out. You know, the mom and the sister talking about this and that. Blueface talking about y'all trespassing and all this other shit. Let me tell you something, man. The worst type of person to have on your squad is a bitch that don't respect your family regardless of what y'all going through. I don't care if me and my mom are at odds. I don't care if me and my sister are at odds. Bitch, you not my fucking wife. As a matter of fact, I don't even fucking love you. I keep you around because you do shit for me. Get your ass in the fucking house types. Like, why the fuck would you allow that? I don't give a fuck if his mom jumped the fence to get into his crib. You got to handle that, Blueface. You, not your weird ass girl that's not going to be there next month. Yeah, exactly. JR said she got a tattoo before she got her tooth fixed. Type of dumb bitch that you have around you, but allow some shit like this. And let me tell you something, man. Fame is a motherfucker. Fame is a motherfucker because it'll have you justifying some bullshit that you never would if you was broke and down on your motherfucking luck. But see, money and access to certain things tend to cloud people's judgment and make them feel like what they're doing is justified, because the first thing that they'll point to is the fact that they famous and the fact that they, you know, got shit, so people just want something from them. Now, I don't know his family dynamic. I don't know shit about him or his mom and the things that they went through. I know that family can go through it. I know that you have to cut family off if you have to. I know that. Some of us have had to do that. I love you, but fuck you. I can't co-sign that type of shit. And I know it's that young, dumb fame shit and him being in his own head thinking that he's the shit. So, you know, everything I do is justified. Everything I do, I have a reason for it. There wasn't no reason for that. And what these niggas tend to forget when they at the top, not even at the top, Blueface isn't even at the top. Blueface is one of those people that still has to fight for his dollar. Don't get it confused. Fame does not bring you millions. He's doing Blue Girls Club because it's beneficial to him. When he started going viral for him having a bunch of girls at the crib doing crazy shit, he found a way to capitalize because the show money is getting less. He spent way too much money on jewelry. And he probably spent way too much money on cars and cribs. This has to be, or one of those has to be his main source of income. And now that he's going down the path of people calling him the new generation R. Kelly because of the type of shit going down in the show, which is another subject for another day, because I don't actually believe that. I think that if you're the type of female that would allow yourself to go in an environment that you know is ratchet and not good for you, it's on you. It's not on Blueface. All he did was just open his fucking doors. He didn't pull up to your house and drag you out. He didn't tell you, hey, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, he said, hey, I'm Blueface. I ain't shit. Come to this house so you can't be shit. And them dumb motherfuckers like, okay, we'll go. I want to be in Blue Girls Club. So no, miss me with that new age R. Kelly shit. Blueface is doing what the fuck he want to do, and I can't hate him for that. But what I can say is that allowing this type of shit to happen could be irreversible when the times that you need people the most. Because there is going to come a time, Blueface, when you got to move out that crib, when you got to sell that car, when you have to give up that jewelry, when you cannot have the same connections that you had before because you are not lit no more. Please understand the industry is fake and they are waiting for you to fall so that they don't have to fuck with you no more. You need solid people in your corner. This is like a classic case of the person that got famous and just totally pushed people to the side because he thought that people only wanted to be around him now because he was famous or that he had money. Fuck that shit. That young man got to do better for himself and his kids and his family. Too many clout chasers. Too many mindless, brainless, non-thinking, non-common sense having ass niggas out here, and I'm tired of the shit. And I'm gonna keep speaking on this shit. I'm tired of holding my tongue. Yes, I push peace, I push love and positivity, but who am I to sit up here and act like everything is peachy keen and great? Nah, nigga, we gotta have these conversations. We gotta stay on topic. We gotta be able to hit these certain things on the head and continue to push common sense, because I'm tired of us looking the way that we do out here. I'm also tired of saying we as if we're a fucking monolith. Let me take that back. We not looking crazy. That nigga looking crazy. Shit. The fuck? It ain't me. It ain't y'all. We gotta stop doing that too. Let me. I gotta try to put that in my mind and try to remember to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's not we. It's them. There's a certain demographic of niggas that we just cannot take with us along the way to righteousness in this path of greatness that we have been on for decades. Some of these niggas are useless. Some of these niggas need to be left behind. Some of these niggas will never learn. And that makes me sad, bro. I don't say that in a nonchalant way at all. I don't say that to discredit my people at all. I say that because it's true. And it makes me sad as fuck because we have allowed, see, I did it again. They have allowed themselves to get so deep into their own shit that there's no turning back. They're lost. And I'm tired of the people that mean well wasting their breath and their energy on these individuals. Some people you have to leave behind. And you know what's crazy? We can't feel bad for that no more. We have to continue to move forward. We know this information. We retain this information. We need to apply it and move forward. We cannot hold ourselves back no more. What else did I see? Let me bring this up too. Some people may have a difference of opinion in this, but I just want to bring this up. I seen a video of Hughley Ray. Y'all know who that is. Hughley Ray is the daughter of Benzino. She's a rapper. Also, she featured in the movie Men in Black. She was one of those aliens that was in the coffee room. She is going viral because she gave a lap dance to a fan. She brought a fan on stage and she was giving him a lap dance, doing all this extra shit, riding his junk through the jeans and doing just whatever, right? And she went next, she stood next to him, she bent over and started shaking ass. He grabbed her ass, to which she got mad and told him to get off the stage. Get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. Brought somebody else on stage and did her thing. Now, although consent is important, do you want to know what will stop blurring those lines? And I'm speaking to the women out here who seem confused about what happened. Do you want to know what will stop blurring those lines of consent with guys? And I'm talking about the guys that may be confused about what you're doing. Not the creepy motherfuckers, not the niggas that just walk up on you and grab you, grope you, and touch you. Not that. I'm not talking about that. Not the rapey guys. Not them. Not the sexual assaulters. I'm talking about the regular guys out there who will have a girl give them a lap dance. And we're not talking about a strip club. See, strip clubs, you got to know etiquette. You got to go into strip clubs knowing off top, just assume that you can't touch these girls. That's strip club etiquette. Just assume you can't touch nobody. But when it comes to an on-stage thing where somebody pulls you on stage randomly and they start doing the shit that she was doing, don't demonize my man over here for grabbing ass, man. You can't demonize that man like that. You can't say that you hopped on, you watched the video of you probably watched the whole thing and thought, oh man, that shit was sexy. And all of a sudden he grabbed her ass like, oh my God, I'm appalled. What the hell was that? How you gonna think that was nasty? But now her no ass having ass doing all that shit. Man, come on, man. Stop it. Consent needs to be had. But don't try to do extra on niggas and think that a nigga who is attracted to the woman that is sitting on top of him riding his junk is just gonna sit there and be like, and just assume he can't do nothing. Now, I'm not saying he had to sit up there and try to fuck her. That's just crazy. That's asinine. Who the fuck would do that at a concert? But this nigga grabbed ass because he was like, damn, you was just riding my junk, sitting on my shit in front of everybody. What the fuck? I'm confused about that, and maybe I'm wrong because I'm a guy seeing it from a guy's perspective. Maybe a woman can help me out as to where I'm wrong. I've seen a lot of people reply to it. I've seen girls be like, yeah, what do you think? I've seen the guys reply and say, what do you think he's supposed to do? You think that you're supposed to, what do you, blah, blah, blah. And girls be like, oh, you guys are wrong. He's supposed to ask. He's supposed to ask? This bitch is rapping. She's rapping. What the fuck do you want him to do? She's literally rapping a song in movement. She's performing. What you want my nigga to tap her? Hey, can I touch your booty? No, he didn't put the thumb in the butt, Jay. He just grabbed the cheek. He said, damn, you was just riding my junk. Through the jeans, you was try humping me. What you want me to do? All I just wanted to bow. What the fuck? This society is nuts, man. This society is nuts. I don't know how to go about it. Motherfuckers is getting sexually assaulted in the metaverse. We have lost our whole goddamn mind. This is the type of mentality that is. What do you want to... Are you telling me, lady, you allowed somebody to come up to you in the metaverse while you had your whole Oculus, your VR shit on, and you just sat there and took it with your fucking... What was you acting it out too? You like, I mean, look, let me show you something. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to prevent physical sexual assault. I don't know how, unless you have things to help defend yourself. Do everything that you can to try to get away when that happens. That's a serious subject. We're talking about the metaverse. You want to know? I know how to prevent that. I can tell you right now how to prevent sexual assault, rape, anything bad happening to you in the metaverse. I could tell you that right now. I know the fucking way to stop it. You want to know? Let me tell you. Take it off. Did y'all hear that? Let me repeat. This is how you prevent sexual assault, rape, physical, anything bad happening to you in the metaverse. This is how you prevent it. Let me show you one more time. I cannot give away my secret again, okay? So you're only gonna get this one last time. Write it down, screenshot it, screen record, whatever you're gonna do. Let me tell you right now, one more time. Take it off. Did y'all catch that? Good. We're on the same fucking page. If I hear another fucking story about somebody being sexually assaulted in the metaverse, I'm going to deem that person psychotic. You deserve to be evaluated, because ain't no way in hell, in life, that I would sit there and take it on a video game. Stop it. There's an off button. There's a power button. There's ways that you can prevent this from happening. But this psychotic motherfucker decided to take it to the police. A whole police report. Yeah, I was in the metaverse and this guy ran up to me and he just started assaulting me and I didn't know what to do, so I just fell to the floor and I didn't know. I just let it happen. Ma'am, you didn't take your VR headset off? I was being assaulted, sir. But you didn't have the strength. You couldn't just sir, I was being assaulted. Do you not hear me? Yeah, that's a mental illness. That is a mental illness. And we got to stop the bullshit. We got to stop the fuckery. GMS fam, the green room. Y'all know what time it is. I need y'all to do me a big favor, man. Hit that like button if you haven't already, man. Hit the like button. Tell me what color it turns, because I know that they changed it. I think they changed the color of the like button, so let me know what color it changes to. Also, put a GMS in the comments. I'm about to shout everybody out. Also, one big favor, man. Oh, yeah, shout out to yo, man. What is this for the 20 in the Cash App? I appreciate the love. Follow me on my socials. I follow everybody back. Hit the Cash App if you're feeling generous. One thing I want y'all to do, man. I'm trying to get a testament to who really fucks with GMS, man. When this live is over, I want to see who gonna comment on this video when the live is over. You gotta comment under this video. Who really fuck with GMS? I'ma see. Because they gonna get a new t-shirt, man. The Pushing Peace t-shirts are in. Matter of fact, let me go get them. Hold up. Shout out to CDT Beats, Mr. Ovary Massager. Shout out to you. Toke Champs Podcast. Shout out to y'all. Bloodbath Entertainment, Joe Blast, C-Mo, Vale, Binky Bianca. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel, man. Very dope, very dope. Theodore NYC, Pastor Lighter, King Lukey in the building, JR Miller, Trey 979. All right, listen up. The Pushing Piece. They made this shit crooked as hell on this shirt. Or did they? Oh, it was just wrinkled. Never mind. Pushing Peace shirts. Pushing Peace. That's what we do. We spread love, peace, and positivity everywhere we go. Shout out to Rob Justice, Hurricane JW. Leave a comment under this video if you fuck with GMS. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'll see you Friday for the 3Gs podcast. Much love to everybody that pulled up today. Hit that like button on the way out. Leave a comment under this video when the live is over. GMS fam, the green room. We out.